Hello there, my name is Mecca Amira Jackson. I'm a product marketing coordinator here at InfoBay. We're going to discuss Learn360 and his recent win of the Award of Excellence, the new category Best Remote / Blended Learning Tools for Primary Grades. Today, I have a special guest, Anne Feldkamp. Hi, how are you doing today?
Hi, Maka. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So, Anne, do you mind just like talking a little bit about yourself and what you do for the company?
Definitely. My name's Anne Feldkamp. I've been with Infobase for just over 15 years,
Ooh.
and I've worked on our video licensing team. Content strategy, primarily K-12 is my focus. And it's really great to collaborate with our subject matter experts, marketing, people like Mecca to bring more awareness of the great content that we have on our site. So I'm excited to talk about Learn 360 with you today.
Awesome. Do you mind like telling about Learn360 in a nutshell? I know it's such an amazing topic with so much content. So,
Um, it is a on-demand multimedia resource. So there's just over 183,000 resources available. Last I checked, I think this morning. We're updating the site every night, but there are resources. Primarily, video is where
Mhm.
our roots are. But we're very reactionary to the market. We know that the K-12 needs are growing, and 2020 and 2021 are showing us that they're growing more than we ever could anticipate. And so making sure we have new resources, whether or not it's things like audiobooks or interactive lessons, learning games, reading comprehension activities. So really building out a lot of interactivity in our product is a really key aspect of our development in 2020 and in 2021.
Why do you think tech and learning recognize it as such a vital tool for remote and blended learning? So, kind of expanding on that for Learn360.
Yeah, well, it's I don't think there's any better compliment than being recognized
Mhm.
by people in your field and in your industry. So thank you to Tech and Learning. Feel very honored. We This is not our first time winning an award from Tech and Learning. In 2011 and 12, I had to quick write it down, and we won Best Upgraded Product. So that was
Mhm.
exciting because we did a relaunch and did a lot of new facing for that. And then actually in 2016, we won Best in Show. So it's exciting to be being awarded again by Tech and Learning now for this new category. So that was exciting. And I think that Learn 360 got the nod this year, especially, or excuse me, for 2020, because the resources that we provide are more than just the resources.
Mhm.
Everyone can go gain access, and we all know of the YouTubes and things out there. And having curated content is a really huge component of what we do, but we do a lot of behind the scenes.
Mhm.
Whether or not it's standards, citations, integration with LMSs, so that you can easily pull content into Schoology or Google Classroom. There's so many LMSs today, but making sure that the content is accessible to where the educator is teaching and where the student is learning is a really big aspect of what we do. On top of licensing content, making sure that, quite frankly, it has all the bells and whistles that are needed in 2021 for teachers to really use it and for students to easily access it. And so I think that was really why we saw so much interest, usage in 2020,
Mhm.
because teachers, when they were given access or when their subscriptions, were promoted within their school or district, it was um, it was such an easy resource for them to adapt to if they hadn't used it in the past. And for those that had used it in the past, maybe in an in-person setting, I think they found it really easy to adapt to an online or a blended learning environment. So
Mhm. Awesome. And as we kind of shift from remote to blended learning, how do you think Learn360 is going to be asset for in-person learning?
well, that is where our roots were, right?
Mhm.
That teachable moment. So what I think teachers will see, and students and those in the education community, you know, what we learned in 2020 and what we're still learning in 2021, I think we're all agreeing is not just going to go away. We've
Mhm.
been through a lot of struggles, but we've learned a lot, and we're going to take the good with us, right? And so um, all of the great skills. I think for those teachers that were tech savvy, they were really leaned upon to educate their peers and to help bring everyone forward. And for those teachers that might not had to have leaned on technology in the past, they were able to use it as a tool. So I can imagine that as we move forward with a blended or asynchronous, or all the different types of learning environments that we're going to start seeing or experiencing, yeah, Learn360 is adaptable to all of those. And so the ease of use that we apply to the site is, I think, what's going to make it easy to transition, no matter where the teacher, again, no matter where the teacher's teaching or the student's learning, we want to meet them there.
Awesome. Thank you so much for doing this, Anne. This was a great overview for Learn360. And once again, congratulations to your team for this amazing award.
Well, thank you. And I have to say, yeah, congrats to our whole team. It's definitely a team lift over here at Infobase, as you know, Mecca. So this really goes off to our dev team and the rest of our content team and all of our wonderful producers, really. We can provide the bells and whistles, as I say, that we need in the curriculum, but their content really leads the charge. So I will say thank you so much to our producers. They produce exceptional content, and we're just really so pleased that we can provide it, and that so many teachers and students are really having the learning outcomes that we're aiming for. So thanks for Tech and Learning for recognizing that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Anne. Have a great day.
Hey, thanks. You too. Bye-bye.